Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Moleski. I'm in a barn. This is my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about how to get the person back that left you. Probably they left you and you didn't leave them because otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video, right? And for everyone else, this is going to be very boring. And for the person who's watching, you're in a lot of pain right now. I've been there. I don't handle breakups well. Some people can rebound so easy. I know a guy who was married, got a divorce, went out on his first date the day his wife moved out. The day. Years ago, I saw a guy at a bar like crying about how his girlfriend broke up with him. He was a very Guido kind of guy, you know, like big muscles, super orange, and just to add, descriptors. And he was very distraught over this. And then I saw him 3 days later with a woman who you would absolutely imagine a Guido Jersey Shore kind of a guy going for. They looked very, very happy together. And I said to him, dude, you were just like so emotional 3 days ago about your girlfriend leaving you. And he goes, oh yeah, man, fuck that bitch. So some people just rebound a lot faster. Maybe that's you. So maybe you feel like maybe you're just going through what you feel like the norm is. Like, oh, I should be distraught. What do I do next? Or maybe you actually are kind of like me. I don't handle breakups well because I'm a very one person kind of person. I don't rely on a whole big group of people. I'm a homebody. So it hits me harder, so I understand the pain. Now, you are probably... The reason I'm doing this video is I don't have any of these feelings anymore, but I received an email from an older gentleman who has been living with his girlfriend for many years, and he was going to propose to her this summer. And just recently she said, you know what, I just want to be alone. And then she moved out, and he wants to know what he can do to get her back. So the only advice, and I believe that this is truly the only good advice, and for those of you who are for some reason watching this, even though you don't need to be watching it, please back me up in the comments section and tell me that you agree with me. And if you don't, then please give other advice, because the only logical advice is to work. Let's not use the word work. The only thing you can do is to, every day that you're going to distance between you and that painful day of breaking up, is to utilize that day to do anything you can to not remember the pain. Okay, so some people, you might say, okay, I am just saturated with thinking about this person, and I can't handle my brain anymore. So I'm going to go to the gym every day after work, not because I want to, but because I don't want to think about this person. Okay, so, and I've given this advice before. Do some sprints. If you don't believe me, do 20-second sprints with a 40-second break. Okay, sprint as fast as you can. Okay, after the second set, you won't be able to think with emotion, because you will be spitting up that really loose spit, you know what I'm talking about, when you're working really hard, and your body will just be recovering. Okay, so if we can extend that 4-minute HIIT workout into a 60-minute workout, then we're not thinking about our pain, but we are building our body. And with that, we release all those beautiful dopamines in our mind that we used to get from them when we would see that they called, or they said, I love you, or brought you chocolates, or gave you So we're replacing it, and we're giving our minds something to think about other than that person. Okay, so maybe it's working out, which is a really, really good suggestion. Fly fishing, I knew someone who had a heartbreak and just took up fly fishing. I worked with a woman who was super weird, and we were talking about curtains. And she said, and this is how she talked. She said, you could change your curtain color to anything. I don't know. It could be blue, black, red. I don't know. You could do orange, yellow, even purple. I don't know, you could do a print. Like this is, and it went on and on and on. But I wanted to see where she would end. And she just went on and on about all the different colors. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to give all the things. Instead, I'll tell that shitty story. I don't want to give you all the things that you could do to occupy your mind because you know you and you know what could do that. But the reason this is good advice is because even if the person doesn't come back, you are left with a human who is really fun to be alone with, and that's you. And the person who is really fun to be with because they're very secure, they're very interesting, I would say those two things, are a type of person that other people are gravitated to. And people don't really gravitate towards pain, stupidity, despair. We just don't. So if there's any possibility of you getting that person back, it is to fill every day with yourself. Selfish. And I don't mean selfish in a negative way. Well, selfish is negative. Okay, then connect with God. Oh, I don't believe in God. Okay, fine. Can you connect with silence? Connect to something more than your ex who you just can't live without. Can you do that? What do you think? Is that good advice? It's the only advice. It's the advice you didn't want to hear. Why? Because it's not a potion of action. It's not something that you can do with a guarantee. But I guarantee that you'll be a better person. The other thing before I leave, and back me up on this, everyone, back me up. Do you remember that time years ago when that relationship ended and you were so sad? Because you thought that was like the person that you were supposed to be with. But now, today, you give thanks that you're not with that person because now, with a clear head, you can see the truth. You are very grateful that didn't work out. I kind of guarantee that in a year, when you watch this video, because it will come up in your feed for some random reason because YouTube's weird, you'll go, oh my God, I remember. I think I even commented on that because I was so sad that Stacy left. But man, that lady is a bitch. I'm so happy that I didn't marry her. I'm so happy that I listened to Jennifer Moleski in a barn. Hey-o. All right, have a good day. Talk to you soon.